Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today is March 11th, 24 and we are going to make a lesson about homophones, and this is considered to be a writing lesson. It falls under the writing playlist. Okay, so what we are going to do is define homophones and tell you why it's very interesting and it's very important to use homophones and understand them, because it's when you write like anything, an essay, a letter, anything, or even when you say something, you have to say it correctly. Now, because homophones are similar in sounds but different in writing, then you have to know them. So when you write, you produce a good writing piece, free of mistakes, spelling mistakes. In this case, it would be because also, guys, when you use a word that is not fitting in the sentence, people will get confused of what you mean. This is one thing. Another thing is that they might probably think that you don't know English. And so because we don't want that, let's learn about homophones so that people who hear us, who read what we write, know that we do know English. All right, so let's dig in homophones. I'm gonna shrink myself here so we could start the lesson. Okay, all right. And homophones are, like I said, if you look here, you find that they are, if you read them, so they're spelled differently. So S-O-M-E, but then here we have S-U-M. So they are spelled differently, but they are, they sound the same. Okay, they are pronounced the same. So we have the word some here. It means part of, but this word some means the result of the addition. So when you add two numbers, the sum of them is the result. Let's say 10 plus 10 is 20. So 20 is the sum of 10 plus 10. Okay. Now the word sum, this one is a part of something. So let's say part of my students play soccer. Some of my students play soccer. All right. Now this here, one and one. Okay, we have right and right. They sound the same. When you hear them, they sound the same. And that's why with speaking, sometimes we don't need like everything to be precise, especially in this, because if I say my right hand, you know that it's my right hand, the hand that I write with, the hand that I do everything with. But if I write it down, let's say I use my right hand for everything, I cannot use this word right here. Okay, because if you use your right hand, you use this word. Okay, but if you are writing, then you are using this word here. Okay, and so we have meat and meat. We are going to dig into these as we go on the lesson. The lesson is not going to be a long lesson today. So understanding homophones, the meaning of homophones is that we have here words that sound the same, okay, but they have different meanings and spelling. Okay, so it gives you a different meaning if you use it in a wrong way. Okay, so we are also going to understand examples and context of homophones. All right, so with that being said, we will understand that if we don't use the word in a good context, that will get us into a unclear sentence. All right. Okay, what else? Impact on writing, because if we don't write well, our writing will be weak and people will not understand what we're writing, or like I told you, they're gonna think that we don't know English because there will be a misunderstanding. So our writing will be not clear. All right. And so we also learn homophones because this expands our vocabulary. You know what expands our vocabulary? It makes it more. It makes it a lot, makes it bigger. Okay, so this improves our language skills, especially again in writing, guys. Okay, and when we master homophones, when we know everything and we are good at homophones, we are avoiding mistakes. And again, if we write clearly without any mistakes, then we are putting correct piece of writing in front of everyone. All right, okay, now we are going to go into examples right away here, and common examples here are these. So we have these words. So sometimes we have two words that are spelled the same. I mean, that are pronounced the same. So we hear them the same sound, but they are spelled differently. Sometimes we have two of them. Sometimes we have three that sound the same. Now, we have two here and two and two. Okay, Now we have their, which here it's they are. This is a reduction of they are. And I have told you this when we studied the pronouns. Okay, they are, and we have their. Okay, so they are, of course, is not spelled there. This is they are, but it is a reduction. There, this one is a reduction of they are. So we have there, and there. All right, we have your and your. Again, this one is you are. Okay, but you are does not sound like your, so we are going to use the reduction form of it, which is your, and this is your. So they sound the same. But when we use them, if we use this, your, instead of this, people are going to get confused. What are you saying? Okay, what are you trying to write? Because this is, again, writing skills. Okay, it's not a speaking skill, it's a writing skill. Now we have other words here. We have none and none. So this none means nothing. None of my students failed the test. None, no one, nothing. None of my students failed the test. They all passed. Okay, and this none here is a sister in church. Okay, now we have which and which. They're so different, guys. They're so different. Which, this one, and when you want to choose something. When I give you the opportunity to choose. So let's say, which pencil do you want? I don't know which pencil. Just give me anyone. Okay, take this. All right. Now, which, this one is the woman that has superpowers that can turn a rabbit into a rat. Okay, the one that has a wand and she will go like da-da da-da, abracadabra, boom, and then we have something, turn. This is fiction. Okay, I remember what was the Cinderella? I love the fairy. She was like salagadula menchikabula pipiti popidi poo. That one was not a witch, like it was a fairy, but it has the same concept. Okay, and we have prophet. Prophet here is a man of God. Okay, someone who has been sent by God to talk to people. And prophet here is when you make money. Okay, wrap here is when you wrap a gift. All right, in 2 days it's my son's birthday, so I'm gonna wrap gifts, not one gift for him. And so this wrap is W-R-A-P. Now if we drop the W and it becomes rap, this is the rapid song. Okay, when you rap, when you sing quickly and a lot of words in one song. So this is a rap, from rapid. Rapid means fast. Okay, cool. So I hope you guys are enjoying our homophones. We are going now to use more words. All right, looking at more words. Okay, so with the confusion that leads sometimes with the confusion that is led by homophones, we look at words here that have only like one letter that is different. It's almost spelled the same, almost, but one letter is different. So if you look at this word affect and this word here effect, but we have only like the A is different here. We have here an E. Okay, now we also have accept and accept. Okay, now I don't want to miss translation. So affect here, let's go back. The affect here is the is it the noun or the verb? Okay, so affect here is the verb. All right, affect is the verb that it affects something. It changes something. Okay, so let's say the weather affects my daughter's mood. So when it's sunny, okay, my daughter is happy. But when it's gloomy and rainy, my daughter becomes, depressed. So it affects her mood. All right. Now, effect is the verb. Okay, the verb. Like when something changes something, when a change results by an effect, then the word is effect. It's the verb. Okay, it's the verb. So we could say changes of weather will affect the plants. Okay, it's the verb. So this is the noun when we talk about the concept of effect, and this is the verb when we talk about the action of effect. Okay, now let's go to accept. Accept is when I agree on something, when I accept something. So I accept your idea. Okay, and accept means, let's say all my students went to the field trip except for 3. Okay, excluding, when except is exclude, out of something. Okay, let's say all the boys are fast except for four of them. They're not fast. They don't run fast. Okay. And we have complement and complement. All right. And these are like with one letter difference, which is the I right here and the E right here. Okay. But it's really different in meaning. Okay. So this complement is something that completes something else. Okay. It completes something else. So complement, let's say we both complement each other. We complete each other. We become one. So let's say if I am good at math and she's good at typing, and we want to type a math project, then we complement each other. Okay. Now, complement here are words that are, nice words said to give someone an opinion, okay, but it's a positive one. Okay, so if I tell my students today you did great in the test, okay, I'm complimenting her. Or maybe when someone says to his girlfriend, you look so beautiful today, he's complimenting her. Okay, so compliment here is saying something good about something or someone, and compliment here is being part of and completing this part. All right. Now we are going to do some actual sentences here to understand how we use homophones in context, okay? Now, the word right and the word right here. And so this right has two meanings, okay? So let's do this right, and the example here, I need to write an essay about figurative language. Okay, I need to write an essay about figurative language. So this is basically the action of writing. Okay, now this right, he uses his right hand to only eat. Otherwise, he is left-handed. All right, so he only uses his right hand to eat. But normally, when he writes, when he works, when he does everything, he's left-handed. Left-handed people are the people who use their left hand. Okay, sometimes I'm like very fast in thinking. So right in this case means the right side. Okay. Yet we do have right also, which is same spelling and same sound. He is right. He told the truth. So in this case, right means the truth. Doesn't have anything wrong in it. That's in this context what right means. So we have to know what to use, which words to choose in order to have a full correct sentence. Because if we put this right here, I need to write an essay, so I need to go write the essay. So people will get confused. Or like I said, they know that we don't speak English good. Okay, and so now we know like one word right and another word right, but these have three meanings. And so here I'm expanding my vocabulary. I know more words. All right, that's what it means by when you know more homophones, you expand your vocabulary. And by the way, there are like more than 100 homophones in English language, and I'm going to write them all, not in this video. We're going to make a lesson every once in a while just to touch base on homophones and teach you more vocabulary. Okay, now we have meat and meat. Okay, so this meat is the meat that we eat from, like, beef, or also the chicken could be called meat. It's poultry. Okay, poultry is another word for meat that combines like meat and chicken, because sometimes we refer to meat as beef and we refer to chicken as chicken, but poultry bring both together. Now, meat here is the eat that we meet. So the meat here is the meat that we eat. So the example is that we don't eat meat or dairy Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay. And so here is something that we eat because we don't eat meat. All right. Now, meat with a double E means something way different, and we cannot in writing put this meat in here. We can't. Okay, so meet with a double E means they will meet at 11 a.m. to conduct the interviews. They will meet, they will get together, they will see each other. Okay, you meet your friend at the mall, you meet your friends at the party. Okay, so meet, get together. All right, okay. Cool. Now we have accept, and I have explained this in the previous slide. I don't accept to be framed for things like that. So let's say someone says something about me and this thing is wrong. It's not true. So I would say, I don't accept. I don't agree. I'm not okay with it. Okay. Accept is agreeing on something, being okay with something, taking something as a yes. All right. So I would say, I don't accept to be framed for things like that. If someone says that I'm not telling the truth, I don't accept to be framed with lying. Okay. Framed for lying. Okay. So I don't accept. I don't agree. I'm not taking that. But if accept with an E, okay, this is, like I said, excluding something from a group. And so if I say all my class is going to the trip except for 3 students. Okay, so all students in my class are going to the trip except for 3 students. And this is the meaning of accept, excluding, out of. Okay, all right, we have there and there. The first there is when you refer to a place. You say there, there, there. Okay, so can't you find it? It's there next to the red carpet. Okay. And this happened one day in the classroom when I was asking the student to bring me the trash can. And he went there and he didn't find it. I was like, you can't find it? It's there next to the red carpet. Okay, so this is what there means. It's a place, referring to a place. But this there, we have only like the IR instead of RE. Okay, this is their school. This is their school. This is their school. They all go to the same school. Okay. All right, so I hope now you have a better idea. Do you already have a better idea of homophones? Let's take just one more slide with 6 more homophones and we'll be all good, okay? The weather is bad. We're staying home whether you like it or not. Okay, so we are talking about weather, this, and weather, this. Now, this weather means the state of the climate, the weather. It's cold, it's raining, it's snowy, it's sunny, it's warm, okay, it's windy. So states of weather, how climate is working right now at this moment. Okay, so when I say the weather with WEAR, WETHER, this is weather. That's the weather. So the weather is bad. We are staying home whether you like it or not. Whether, this one means in both cases. If you like it or if you don't like it, we're staying home. Okay? In both cases. I'm going to see my friend whether I have a lot of work or not. That's it. I made my decision and that's it. I made up my mind. I'm going to see my friends. Okay? So again, if we use weather here in this one, I will see, the weather, and using this word is really sunny. People will be like, what? Okay, now we are going to look at would and would. All right, and so everyone knows what wood is. This one, wood. What is wood? the material. I mean, what? No, not material. Wood is basically the trees. All right. So would here is a verb and it's called a modal. Would is a modal in English language arts. Okay. So would you like to help me? Would you like to help me? I'm asking nicely for, whoever is around me, whether, again, they want to help me or not. Okay. But it's this whether. Okay. So would you like to help me? I need to carry some wood for the fireplace. I need to carry some wood for the fireplace. I will carry the wood whether you help me or not, because we need the wood for the fireplace. Okay. All right. And in this case, we use this whether. I'll carry the wood whether you help me or not. Okay. Now we have sun and sun. Remember when I told you about some and some. Now we have son and son. All right, and we know son is a biological child or non-biological child, but son is a child. When you talk to a child, you will say, oh, son. Okay, now the example is, why is your son playing outside at this time? So someone is asking another one, why is your son playing outside at this time? Okay, the sun is too hot. He could get a sunburn. Now this sun is the sun, the star in the solar system that gives us heat. Okay, this is the sun. Okay, guys, so with that being said, we conclude our lessons about homophones today. Please comment below if you have any questions. We are going to put more homophones down the road. And again, this video falls under the writing category, and I will see you in another video. Have a great day.